Hey Jazz, good to see you. Thanks for taking the time. So, first, I want to ask you about how you reacted to the new mascot, Ellie the elephant. I mean, I know you didn't get to really interact with the OG Maddie, but I mean, this is different from being in the Wubble. There weren't really any mascots, and now here you'll be in the arena with these animals, mascots.
I mean, it's cool. I'm just glad to get back to some kind of normal playing basketball and being able to have fans, have a mascot, have that crowd interaction and everything. So I'm just looking forward to the full experience.
Right. And so the season, it's officially a week from today. I'm sure you all have been saying that many times. But I want to know, what is the team's priority to work on as you guys have 1 week left until everything gets started?
We're just trying to clean everything up from the scrimmage, and just be sharper. And also we're trying to be sharp, efficient, but also making sure we're taking care of our bodies with our management and practice and things like that. Just trying to make sure everybody's going into this first game healthy.
And so, speaking of load management, with Jocelyn down, which is really unfortunate, I want to know from you and just from the vibe of the whole team, like how you guys are all going to come together and rally to play for her.
Of course we are. We're definitely going to play for her because that was a tough blow. Because Jocelyn is one of the hardest working people. She stays extra, puts up shots, extra in the weight room. She just does it all, and so she does it all on both ends of the court too as well. So losing her was definitely a big hit. But now we have to have that next man up mentality. So I mean, not one person can take on that kind of load. So we all have to do it by community.
Right. Final one from me. I see that there's a game night labeled, it's the Unity game and women's health. And so, speaking of public health, I'm curious to know what you know when it comes to the Liberty speaking out about vaccination awareness. Have you been vaccinated, and sort of what's the plan when it comes to uh, that awareness?
Yeah, I got my first shot. I'm super stoked to get my second shot. So like, cause some of like the health and safety protocols we have, so everything can like ease up. So once we get a full vaccinated team, it'd be like less. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it'd be more freedom, I guess, to say. So I just hope everybody in the world is getting vaccinated, so we can, get back to some normalcy around the whole world.
Right. Thanks so much, Jazz. I
Well,
appreciate you.
Next, we'll go to Jeff Magliochetti, and if we could please keep it to two questions at a maximum, that would be amazing. Thank you.
Thanks, Brian. Hey, Jess. Thank you for joining us today. Through the training camp process, as Jackie said, we're a week away from actual games being played. So, where do you think you have personally improved the most in this process, and where has the team improved the most up to this point?
we're still all getting a feel for each other as a team. Um, like Banaja joined us this week, full go in practice. So we all just trying to gel together and get our chemistry down. As for me personally, I'm just trying to work on better decision making, and having a better motor, like offensively and defensively, especially like because I spoke on how we got like beat on the glass in the scrimmage on Connecticut. So I'm trying to do a better job of, boxing out, rebounding, helping our bigs rebounding, so too much won't be on them, and just my decision making when passing the ball and being playing the point guard position when I am playing it, and yeah.
And I was hoping you could expand a little bit, if you could, please, on that gelling you talked about, the gelling and the chemistry, because there has been a lot of movement in this training camp, a lot of players returning, coming and going from international duties. So, what has the chemistry been like so far with so moving parts in such a unique camp?
I mean, it's going good right now. I mean, today was a great practice. Everybody's we're talking. One thing we're doing a lot, we're talking and communicating through every drill that we're doing, every up and down we're doing. We're talking. We're trying to figure stuff out, and we're asking a lot of questions. Like at the end, we usually like have a 2-minute huddle at the end, and we break it down. We go. This time we had like a 5 to 7 minute huddle because we were talking through everything and trying to get that feel for each other. And Sammy and Banaja did a great job in leading us in that last drill we did and communicating and telling everybody that this is stuff we need to work on and so forth and so on. So
Appreciate your time. Sounds like a good time. Thank you for joining us.
Dorothy?
Hi, can you hear me, Jazmine?
yes, I can hear you.
Hi, okay, nice to see you. Thanks for your time. I want to ask you, how has growing up in an athletic family, helped prepare you for what you're doing now, playing professional basketball? Any fun memories of growing up, any competing or anything?
Yeah, it just made me really competitive. It made me into the competitive person I am today. Like my older brother played football, my sister played basketball, my dad played football. Like my whole family is a freak of athletes, and so just everything we do is competitive. Like especially Christmas times especially when I was in college, Christmas times we would watch NBA basketball. And me and my dad compete all the time. Like we'll pick who we want to win, so forth. And then like we'll say, if this such and such team is winning by this much at halftime, all right, you got to do 20 push-ups. We'll just compete like that. Just little things like that to have fun on Christmas Day. So yeah, it's just a competitive person. Like and in my family, like we hate to lose. And like I bring that to the court every single day. Like I hate to lose no matter what the drill is. Like I hate turning the ball over. I hate when I miss shots. I mean, I know I'm not perfect, but like, I know every shot is not going to go in, but I'm just competitive and I'm hard on myself too. So it's kind of like a, up and down type of thing because I can be really, really hard on myself. That's just because I'm so competitive.
And well, last question as a follow-up, what's the best part of competing for you? What makes it so enjoyable? What's the best part?
Like today we was doing a defensive drill when it was 4-on-3 and I didn't want to get off the court because we kept getting stops. So I was like, I don't want to get off the court. We kept Banaja and Sammy was on defense and it was loud in the gym. We was talking competitive and competing and we kept getting stops. So like we didn't want to get off the court. So like when I feel like if my group gonna continue to get stops, I want to stay on defense. Let's continue to get stops. And in practice, and if we're doing that in practice, we're just making each other better. We're making the offense make better reads and things of that nature. So it works hand in hand both ways. If we're on offense and we're killing it, we're competing against the defense so they can get better to stop us. So that'll translate over to the games.